if I can get a setup on gold, which we can, we're going to end September 2025 on a high. It's all going to be filmed. We're going to take it with the member. I've just whacked my funny bone. Ow. Right, I'm super excited. I've got my winner chicken dinner coffee mug. Let's take a trade for you. Right, I'll come straight back. Do you know what we haven't done in a long while? A monthly review. So today's date is the 30th of September. It's the last trading day for September 2025. So let's go over my results and also place a trade for you. I was about to say this would be my last trade for this month, but it quite clearly ain't going to be. That's a complete lie, because I'm going to be trading definitely after I've done this video because I'm having a pretty average day on the charts, right? But let's place a trade for you anyway, and we'll pretend it's the last trade for this month. So let's jump straight into it, okay? We are currently in the middle of organising our Binary Destroyer Christmas party. So every single year for the past 8 years, we organise a Christmas party for the BD members down in London. So if you want to come, please send me an email, because spaces are very limited. I can't have 18,000 members turn up. I'd like that, but unfortunately we can't. So what we normally do is we'll meet up at a venue for a few drinks, and then we'll go out for food afterwards, and then maybe a few drinks after that if you want to carry on. It'd be good to meet myself, Michael Austin, a few admins, a few full-time members, or if you just want to introduce yourself and say, hey, you know, I want to kind of socialize with a few of the traders. It's good. I actually really look forward to this. A lot of members look forward to this. I literally get emails in summer saying, Jamie, put my name down for the BD party. I don't want to miss it. So if you do want to come, please send me an email, put your name down on the list, and then we'll have a small kind of private group, and then I keep you updated on venues and everything like that. So let's jump straight into it, okay? Forex Yield. So about 4 years ago, I built some robots from the Binary Destroyer. You can get hold of them from www.forexyields.com. On my screen in front of me, you can see all of the MyFX book accounts. I mean, these go back to 2022. So, you know, a lot of time, as you can see here, this is when I first started running it on demo. And then I switched it over to a live account here. And then I think I've got, yeah, basically the whole of 2023 is there. These do need updating, but this month of September, I decided to mix it up a bit, because these, well, this robot is basically, or you'll know with most robots or expert advisors, is they just sit in the background and tick over, right? They're not going to make you rich. They're just a bit of investments. You don't really touch them. They just sit in the background. And I was thinking, how can I basically grow these accounts faster? So this month, I've actually changed all of the robots. I've changed the settings, okay? So I want to go over them here, and so you get a better understanding. And these are phenomenal, right? Honestly. So this is gold, which I run 24/7, right? Now I ran it for about 3 years on the 1 minute time frame, but I've recently switched over to the 5 minutes, because my logic was that if I'm on the 5 minutes, I can obviously increase the lot size and also increase the take profit. So it will make more profit on each trade, but obviously because it's the 5 minutes, it will take less trades, which I thought, great, you know, it's more stable, and when it does take a trade, it will make more money. If I just show you the trades for today, as you can see today there, okay, it's, well, there you go there. If I show you the week here, look, not a single loss, okay, all of this week there, not a single loss. And I've been super happy with that. I've been super happy with that, okay? And that's on the 5 minute time frame. I'm also running the same robot on currency pairs. You know, currency pairs is very slow, but what I like about currency pairs is I've never touched this. Like this is, I'll be honest with you, this is still on a demo account. I am also running on a live account, but it's not connected to my phone because I've gone halves of someone on it, right? We both put some money in it, right? But the moment I kind of like put this set file on, right, I just turned it on currency pairs, and I haven't touched it in about 3 years, which is mind-blowing because most of the time, right, you have to fiddle around with, you know, take profits, stop losses. I honestly have not touched this. Those are the current open trades there, right? If you look at the week, okay, it's 36 quid. Like I said, it's not, you know, a get rich thing. It's just slow and ticking over, but it just, look, that's the profits for the month there. But like I said, right, it is demo, but I've never touched that set file ever in 3 years. It's just constantly on. With gold, obviously you have to turn it on with NFP and news, etc., right? So that's that one. I'm also running, which everyone else is also running as well in the Telegram group, is the 1 trade a day. So I've been super happy with this, right? Because if you notice the gold set file that I showed you, you noticed it was all wins. So I had this idea was, okay, well that's running 24/7 and it has a very high win ratio. So I thought if I get it to take 1 trade a day with a fixed stop loss and fixed take profit, I can increase the lot size massively, and that's what I do. So every single day I turn it on and it takes 1 trade. It's either stop loss or take profit, right? That was the trade today. Okay, I took this all with the members. We do this every single morning. Okay, that is the result so far this week, £400 for the week. Okay, and like I said, look, it hasn't even, by the way, it takes 1 trade a day, right? 1 trade a day, and it's either stop loss or take profit. So if stop loss gets hit, I turn it off for the next day. If take profit gets hit, again, I turn it off back on the next day. It hasn't even had a single loss, like so far in the last 5 days, which is like amazing, right? I love it. So I'm super happy. The next one is London Open, okay? So on my charts in front of me, I'm actually still in the London Open trade, which was really annoying, right? Because if you basically don't know, a lot of members have started to take the first blue. So let me just go over, right? It's hard to explain, right? Here we go, here, okay? So basically on my charts in front of me, I have the Mogwai Reversal strategy and I have blue alerts here. And what a lot of members have noticed, that if you take the blue alerts blindly, you make money, okay? This is from the Buy and Show members. So I had an idea, okay, why don't I just take the first blue alert after London Open on Euro USD for a 10 pip stop loss and a 20 pip take profit, okay? It's simple. You know what, with this, you know exactly what time you're going to be getting a setup. You know what currency pair. You know you're going for a 10 pip stop loss, a 20 pip take profit. Like, it's so mechanical. And just to show you, if I go over to the Telegram group here, right, and you go to the blue alerts and you have a look at some of the, if I go to like the shared links, okay, you can actually see, is that one here? No, here. A lot of members are doing the exact same thing as what I'm doing. So like basically here, they're just taking every blue alert that appears. So all you can see, 12% in August, you've got July, you've got 16%. You get the idea, right? I've explained it about 1 million times. If you look at my results for September, we are currently 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So 9% for the whole of September, just taking the first blue alert after London Open on Euro USD. And we're actually still in this trade right now, okay? So very, very close to take profit. I mean, look, it got 18 pips and then decided to reverse. How annoying is that, right? So if this wins, obviously it would be 10%, no, it'd be 11% for the month. If it loses, it will be 8% for September, which is actually really good. We're currently doing a prop firm challenge where we're taking like the smallest prop firm account all the way up to 500 grand. Just be mindful with this that this is very, very slow, right? We're taking 1 trade a day, okay? And we're going for 1 to 2. So it is very slow. And you also have to remember that, yes, this is 9% on a personal account, but it won't be 9% on a prop firm account, because on prop firms, you can't risk 1% of the whole account, because obviously they have limits, like you can only risk 1% on each trade, and some prop firms, you know, you can only risk the drawdown limit. So if the drawdown limit is like 4%, you want to be risking 1% of the £400, right? If that makes sense. You can't go in with 100 grand prop firm account and be like, well, I'm going to go risk 2%, because they won't allow it, right? It will be 1% or 2% of the drawdown limit, of the daily loss limit. Okay, so just be mindful of that this is very, very slow. It ticks over in the background. But I have an idea. I was talking to a few members. I have an idea to speed this up, where effectively we can make 1% every single day. Now, I'm not going to give it away too much. I'm not going to give it away right now here, because I want to get some results in. But I've got an idea on how we can do this London Open and speed it up massively, where effectively we can make 1% guaranteed every single day. Now, take that lightly, because I've done the numbers and I think we can pull this off. But until I actually get some results in, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, right? I'll tell the members, because I need them to help me as well. But yeah, okay, so that's London Open. Then we've also got Mogwai Reversal. So let me just show you my trading results with the Mogwai Reversal. I absolutely love Mogwai Reversal, right? So let me show you my trading results with Mogwai Reversal. Okay, let me just connect my phone here. How am I going to do this? Every time I forget how to do this. Here we go. So these are my trading results I'm going to show you my trading results for a week. I'm not going to show you my trading results for a month. So as you can see here, those are my trading results today, which is quite poor. But today, it's not even lunchtime yet. If I look at last week, so let's just go from what we're at, the 22nd to the 30th. So last week to Tuesday. Okay, so as you can see, it's about 22,000, right? Now, I'm not going to show you my trading results for the month. And the reason for that is because sometimes I don't feel comfortable posting large amount of results, because people can't relate to it, right? Because, you know, I don't follow people on YouTube, but I can imagine there's a lot of people on YouTube that are like, yeah, look at me, I'm making hundreds of thousands of pounds a month, or hundreds of thousands of pounds a trade. But it's not very relatable, is it, right? You're looking at it and be like, yeah, that's nice. I don't have that money in my trading account. So I try to be relatable. I try and post results that people can like literally visualize themselves and say, you know what, that probably is achievable myself, you know. And put it this way, okay? If you watch some of my old videos, I used to rave about making 20 grand a month. So the fact I've done it in 1 week, you can pretty much work out yourself what my results are going to be, okay? We're just going to leave it as that, okay? Just remember, I trade the Mogwai Reversal every single day, okay? So can you get to that level? Yeah, okay? But remember, I trade Mogwai Reversal every single day, right? So that gives you an idea of, if you want to achieve that, this is what you've got to do. Okay, I'm not saying you need to trade every single day, but, you know, if you want to be on a level that is way above other people, you've got to be doing things that is above other people. So anyway, right, let's take a trade for you. There's a lot of trades here. A lot of members have, I mean, there was a beautiful trade this morning with them. In fact, I want to show you a trade that got called by a member, and it was amazing, right? This trade was called by a member, and just look at how good this trade was, right? I don't normally give credit where credit's due, but this was a perfect trade. Look at this. So first pullback there, second pullback there. Look, just visualize that perfect setup. Straight 1 to 2. It was a 4 pip stop loss with an 8 pip take profit. You probably could have got a bit more. You probably would have got 10 pips out of that trade. But yeah, let's just take a trade for you. Let's just final trading session of the day. I might get a setup on gold on the 15 seconds. If I get a setup on gold, I am not even joking you. I'm going to go into this trade at like 10 lots on gold. And what I made last week of 20 grand, I'm going to see if I could do it in this video. I don't think we will get a setup on gold. But you know what? Yeah, let's do that, right? Let's do that. I'm going to say waiting for gold to set up, right? Let's go. Is gold going to rally? That is the question. So yeah, right? I mean, you know, if we were to go into these photos here, you're going to see a lot of amazing results from the members. There you go there. Almost double my trading account. I'm sure if I type, if I look at some photos, there's going to be some people passing prop firm challenges. Let me try and find you one just super quickly. Super quickly here. I don't know, right? Let me see if I can find you one. Here we go, here, right? Here we go. Just random prop firm. Here you go, here. Another 50K done, right? So there you go there. You've seen some results for the members. So let's pause the video. If I can get a setup on gold, which we can, we're going to end September 2025 on a high. It's all going to be filmed. We're going to take it with the member. I've just whacked my funny bone. Ow. Right, I'm super excited. I've got my winner chicken dinner coffee mug. Let's take a trade for you. Right, I'll come straight back. Right, I've got my headphones on, which means I'm in the zone. You know what's quite funny, right? You know what's quite funny is whenever I'm trading like massive, like I'm like in the zone and I'm going in with massive lot sizes, I will always have to listen to music just to calm my nerves. Well, I don't get nervous, but it's like just to put me in the zone, because like I'm completely like blanked out from the outside world right now. All I can hear is some music. But on the subject of music, I actually use the Telegram group to post my links in. So the members don't know this, right? But I have a little subsection in the Telegram group that nobody uses. And I store all my video, all the kind of like my videos in to listen to music. But yeah, anyway, look, gold's going to pull back. Yes. And we're going into this trade with a massive lot size. Now, I'm not going to say anything, but I've already told the members, okay, I'm going to take a trade on gold. Look, waiting for gold to set up. Let's go. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just curious to see if the members would take the trade, because then that tells me that people listen to the training and the rules, if that makes sense. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I'm shouting because all I can hear is music, right? And my wife says to me all the time, so Jamie, stop shouting. And I'm like, I can't hear you. Anyway, look, someone says in gold 5 seconds. So somebody's already in gold on the 5 second time frame, you absolute nutter. But we're going to come lower. We're going to be patient. We're going to wait for this. In fact, let me just... we're going to wait for this setup to happen. We're going to come lower. See, watch this here now, right? We're going to do this live in front of you so you can all see. We're going to come down. The MACD is going to come down, which is good. We're going to create this higher high. Come on. I need that MACD to come down. That's it. That MACD needs to come down right now, because there we go. That is it. This is it. Please. The last trade for September needs to be good. But it's good. You can see the structure. You can see the first pullback. We've got our second pullback. Notice how I spotted that before it actually happened. That's what happens. Right, here we go. Here we go. The MACD is not going to go oversold. I ain't even got oversold on the 10 seconds either. Yeah, here we go. This is nice. This is nice. Come lower. This is it. This is it. That's it. Come on. That is it. 3. I'm just flicking on what time. I don't want to miss out on this setup, because like this is such a good setup that it will probably lose. Look, go gold. So everybody's in it. Go gold. This is it. Oh no, don't break that EMA. Don't break that EMA. This might be invalid now. It's dropping a lot. It's dropping a lot. Okay, so it needs to stay just there. You need to stay just there. Okay, do not go any lower than that. Okay, that MACD is coming down, which is good. Okay. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, well, technically I am talking to myself. I actually legit do this if the microphone and the camera wasn't on. I'm like nursing the charts like it's my friend. Okay, so I'm okay with this trade still. I can still enter this trade because we're right at this. But if it breaks that EMA, right, and comes down to this bottom zone, it will be massively invalid. Okay, 10 seconds is overbought, which is not, I mean, that is such a good trade. Wow, on the 10 second. Okay, I want to see if I can get the 15 second overbought as well. And then boom, we are riding this all the way up. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is it. That MACD. In fact, I'm going to get my phone out ready. I'm going to get my phone out ready. And where's gold? Where's gold? Here we go here. 10 lots, yeah? Remember 10 lots? Got to make sure I'm on the right trading account. Yeah, I am. Because I'm also running a prop firm challenge for London Open on my phone, and I don't want to. Okay, yeah, this is invalid. This is invalid. No, it's invalid. It's invalid, guys. Okay, moving on. Next trade. I'm going to come straight back. The trade was invalid. It was invalid. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm coming back again. Okay, right, I'm back and I'm just about to take a buy on gold. So there you go there. 10 lots on a buy on gold. Right? Beautiful trade. Second pullback. I'm just curious. A lot of the members are also in this on the 5 seconds. What am I on? 10 seconds, isn't I? Okay, I'm on the 5 seconds. Okay, how did I know that was going to appear? So, this is, do you know what I like about this? Is the first pullback is just there. So I can have a really nice and tight stop loss here with this trade. So I'm probably going to go with around a 200. Let's go for 200 stop loss and take profit. We're going to go for, should we go for a straight 1 to 2? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for a straight 1 to 2 on this trade. Hold on, I entered a little bit higher. There we go there. A straight 1 to 2 with this trade. And yeah, what's that? Okay, yeah, 400 points. Okay, straight 1 to 2. Okay, on this trade. I'm going to put entered gold. Done. We're just going to sit and wait. And by the way, I'm still listening to music, so I literally can't hear anything. There we go. Beautiful. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. This is it. Come on. Come to me 1 to 2. Come to me. I'm up £1,000. By the way, look how much profit I've made today. £77. So this will literally, if this wins for a 1 to 2, this will literally. Actually, I tell you something interesting, right? Let me show you my trading results for this week. Look, right. So here's a very good example of. I'll show you here. Can you see that loss on gold, which was like a massive loss, and then you see those wins just below there on gold. So I took a massive loss on gold yesterday, and then for a sell. And then I took, in fact, I wonder if I can actually show you. I will be able to show you here, right? It was a massive loss on gold. And then I decided it would have been somewhere, here we go, here. So, no, it's going to be, here we go, here, right? This was the trade here. This was the trade. So I took that sell. You can't see that. I took that sell just there, right? I didn't mark it up here for loss. And then I held this trade and I got a 1-to-1 out of this. Very lucky that I didn't get stopped out, right? But I remember I took this trade yesterday with the members and I got stopped out, took a huge loss. And I was like, right, I'm going for a 1 to 2 on the next trade. And yeah, I was like, no, I better take partials, because if I don't take partials, the same thing is going to happen again. But this on the 5 second is getting very, very close to my TP, which is, I'm actually just going to hold this for a straight 1 to 2. I'm not ever going to touch this. Okay, we are currently up £1,200. Let me see if anyone else has took this trade. Entered gold. Currently close to 1R now. You know what I like about this? The MACD, you see how the MACD hasn't gone overbought, which is perfect. That's what I like, because that means we're going to push higher. But I feel like I should hit partials at, where's my 1-to-1? Okay, 1-to-1 is just there. So I'm very close to a 1-to-1. Now, my rules are, you take your partials at a 1-to-1, move your stop loss up. So technically, or do I hold it for a 1 to 2? If I could do like a live poll right now, like with you lot watching this, we'll hold it. We're going to hold it. We'll do the usual 1-to-1 and then partials. We'll see what happens, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video again. I know I'm going to, we might hit it. We might hit a 1-to-1. Here we go here. Nice. Come on, push higher. Push higher. Push higher. There we go there. Beautiful. That's it. Don't come back down. Go higher. Okay, we're getting close now to my 1-to-1 and we are, oh, come on, get up there. Come on. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Come on. Push, 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 push. That's it. That's it. Come on. That's it. Get very, very close. Come on. Just one more push. One more push. Come on. That's it there. Thank you very much. Partial zone has been hit. So I'm going to be taking partials out of this trade. There we go there. So as you can see, nice. Oh, no, not nice. There you go. £1,000. I thought I was up for the week. Okay, so £1,000, as you can see here. Okay, you can actually see there, I'm still got 2 lots open on that. So I'm up £1,000. What we're going to do is we're going to move our stop loss up now to risk free. So we're going to move our stop loss up and we're going to go target a 1 to 2 now, which is going to be there, 400, just there. So, yeah, completely risk-free on this trade now. You can see why I take partials at a 1-to-1, because if I didn't, this is what's about to happen, is it's going to reverse and stop me out. So, yeah, what did I make on that? 300. So I'm just going to move manually. I'm going to manually set a stop loss now at break. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch it. Hold on. There we go, there. Done. So I'm just going to sit and watch it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to come straight back. Okay, I'm back and TP is just about to hit for 1 to 2. Thank you very much. Done. Bang. Flying. Everyone's flying now and I am out. Hold on here. Let me just take a screenshot of that. Let me just write this in the chat. TP got hit. There we go there. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'll also post that in the free group here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hold on. I filmed this trade for Thursday's YouTube video. There we go there. Right, anyway, back to this trade here. Beautiful. Look at that. Yes. What a trade. What a win to finish September 2025. You've seen the results. You've seen London Open, Phoenix, prop firm passes from members. You've seen a live trade on gold. You've seen my personal profits. And yeah, that's it. Have a fantastic rest of September. Well, yeah, actually, by the time you watch this video, it will be October. So I'll see you all in October. Thank you. My name is Jamie Palmer, and thank you for watching.